5.3 times 0.18. So you line up the digits, right? There's 2 digits here, there's 2 digits here. So we just line those up. And then after that, we do regular old multiplication, like there's no decimals in it. So we do ones column. And 3 times 8 is 24. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 2 is 42. We add our 0, cross out this. And then we do 3 times 1 is 3. 5 times 1 is 5. We add it together. And then we go in 1, 2, 3. There's an imaginary decimal after every number, so we'd go in 1, 2, 3. And then I rewrite it because my teacher might not know if this is my decimal or this is my decimal. So those are the steps to do it. Suppose I had 0.53 times 1, or times 4, say. Then I would do my math just like normal. This does not have a decimal, so all I have to do is go in 1, 2. I put my imaginary decimal 1, 2, and the answer is 2.12. Does that make sense, honey?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Since I'm doing the video, we are going to just do these ones. Okay, Bear. And you can practice reading these this week. These are the words that you're going to read, so whoever is doing these with you can pause the videos and mark down whatever ones you miss. Those are the ones you're going to practice for the rest of the week. Some of them are sight words, some of them are phonics that you can sound out. And remember, we just try our best, right? We just, what's going on in the word, and go from there. How did your spelling words go from last week, darling?
Good.
Okay. I'm going to assume that you passed them all. We can test after I finish this video. And I am going to give you IGH makes I, so this is ite, ite, to ite, fight. And this is the kind of right, like your right hand or you're making a right turn. These ones are kind of cousins. We have drink and think. They don't make sense, but they follow kind of the same rule. There's an ink and an ink. Ink, ink. Funny has 2 N's in it. This one is TH makes and the E makes the E say its name. These, and then its cousin is those. Then we have 2 sight words, laugh, L-A-U-G-H, which makes absolutely no sense, and once, which makes absolutely no sense, but that's okay. We will just memorize those ones. So those are your spelling for this week. And then you're going to do your 3 one-minute reads. And math, I'm going to show you, I know you're doing multiplication of decimals. I'm going to show you division of decimals because that's hopefully what you're doing next. I always try to predict what you guys are doing. All right. So let's change it to an easier one. 5.5. Okay. So we are going to do 5 goes into 5 one time, and then we multiply. 5 times 1 is 5. Now we subtract. 5 minus 5 is 0. We bring down the 5. This decimal just goes straight up where it is here. So we put our decimal in, and then we say 5 goes into 5 how many times? 1. 5 times 1 is 5. We subtract, and we get a 0. There's no remainders when you're dividing decimals. You have to keep going until there is a 0 as a remainder. Now, this one's fine right here, but sometimes we'll get something that looks like this. We can have a decimal on this side of the division equation, but we cannot have one here. If there is one here, we have to do something to clear it out, and that is moving however many spaces to clear so that the decimal is at the end of the problem. So for this one, we just had to do one jump. If the problem was like this, we would have to do 2 jumps. So wherever the decimal was, we would move it 2 jumps. Whatever we do on this side of the division problem, we have to do on this side. So if I move this 1 space over, I have to move this one space over. If I had to move this one 2 over like here, I would move it 2 over. So whatever jumps it took to clear it and put the decimal at the back, we do that here. And then because this looks crazy, I always just rewrite my problem so that I don't get confused on where the decimal is. So those are the steps, and then you would just do regular old division. 5 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 5 is 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. Bring down the 5. 5 goes into 5 one time. 5 times 1 is 5. And we have a 0 as our remainder. Okay, so let's take care of these. I'm going to write these 5 times. You're going to write them with me. IGH is what's going on in all of these words. So we see that there is a blend there, and that's going to help us a lot. R-I-G-H-T, R-I-G-H-T, R-I-G-H-T. S-I-G-H-T, site, S-I-G-H-T, site. T-I-G-H, tight, T-I-G-H, tight, T-I-G-H, tight. Next one is fight. F-I-G-H-T, F-I-G-H-T, F-I-G-H-T. This is a sight word, laugh, L-A-U-G-H, L-A-U-G-H, L-A-U-G-H. Next one is drink, D-R-I-N-K, D-R-I-N-K, D-R-I-N-K. Think, T-H-I-N-K, T-H-I-N-K, T-H-I-N-K. Funny, F-U-N-N-Y, F-U-N-N-Y, F-U-N-N-Y. These, T-H-E-S-E, T-H-E-S-E, T-H-E-S-E. Those, T-H-O-S-E, T-H-O-S-E, T-H-O-S-E. Once, O-N-C-E, O-N-C-E, O-N-C-E. I-G-H makes I, sight word laugh, sight word drink, sight word think. Funny makes sense. Y can make the sound of E. It is a double N. These and those, TH makes th, and then the E makes the vowel say its name. So in these, it is the E, and in those, it is the O. And then once is a great big mess. Doesn't make sense, and we just have to memorize it. All right, Last week I gave you these words. Where did they go? I just had them. Here we go. So you're going to review any of these that you got incorrect. And then whoever's reading this with you can pause the video. You can read these ones. And then there's a second set that can't fit on the screen. And this is the second set. You're going to practice these, and whatever ones you miss, you're going to practice during the week.